Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Sean McCall.
It's S.L. Roper.
And producer Pat on the call behind the camera and on the mic, baby. What's up?
Today is Wednesday, September 18th. Happy Robert Thomas Day.
Yeah. Happy National Cheeseburger Day.
Oh, I got my 50-cent McDonald's cheeseburger in the app. Life is good.
Yes,
Life.
all the deals were on today. And some continuing this week, by the way. I think Dairy Queen, Wendy's. Check your local Wendy's or Dairy Queen.
Let me just say, this episode is sponsored by Schlafly,
Get your Kolsch.
the original St. Louis craft brewery.
There you go.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
All right, let's get into it. How about fantasy this week, boys?
I lost again.
I lost
The
again.
taco this time.
Uh-oh.
Well, I lost both.
I didn't even realize you weren't even in the chat
But-
all weekend because of the whole Tua situation.
Yes.
I
was
lost
not.
2 or 3, but I won in the girls' league.
So maybe we should
1-1.
You're
One,
1-1-1 last week?
Like
bad.
through all my fantasy leagues.
Not bad.
We'll take it.
Oh,
wait, no. COD God Squad's 0-2 right now, actually.
How many
How many teams
do
you
you
got?
own?
4. One's with my uncle's league, which was like kind of like they do it where it's an offline draft or like a computer draft. Like I just got assigned Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback.
What do you mean? It's
Like,
all auto
is
draft?
Brees Hall.
It's so you basically auto drafted?
Also, their scoring is so weird. It's not like you know how we play with like the points. They just round up or whatever. Like it's all
Oh.
even. Defenses will score like 54 points in this league. It's fucking crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's redonkulous.
This is my team. I just got. Oh, it was Rogers, Harris, Jacobs, St. Brown. Also, like, I have an offensive player as well as Superflex. And it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, we don't care about that league.
Yeah.
But anyways, our league, my franchise Denim Chicken is now 0-2.
Oof.
So we had to shake things up today. Me and Mark made a trade.
I saw that. Trade
I
alert.
shipped out Kenneth Walker and Deontay Johnson for Najee Harris and Michael Pittman Jr.
Wow.
It's a pretty even trade there.
It is a pretty even trade.
I mean, this was a mark.
Yes.
And get this, Kenneth Walker is injured still. I don't think he's going to play this week.
I don't think
And I think Najee is heating up. I think he's getting more and more touches. Justin Fields is playing better. And I feel like they got some easy matchups. They got their first home game next week.
I got
Pittsburgh is 2-0. They're coming home to Heinz Field for the home opener. Not a bad way to start the year.
What's your
How about
bench like?
you excited about? You don't even
Are
seem
you?
excited about that.
No,
You're a
I have a question.
Steelers
No,
fan.
No, I'm here's what I'm getting to. Hold on. Let me look at your team, dude. Who would you give me for Jalen Warren as an
Oh,
insurance?
we have a live trade going on right
Trade negotiations.
now? Oh, shit.
What do you want for Jalen Warren? You need to get your insurance in case Najee goes down.
Mm,
Huh?
It's a, in ca- I have Jalen Warren. Would you give me Eckler?
my Javonte Williams.
I'm gonna have to pass on Javante. I'm very
He's
low.
the starting quarterback in Denver. Or
Running back.
Running back.
Let me look at his numbers real quick.
Oh, you think about that. You
5.9
think about that.
average.
You
Think
run the
about that.
numbers.
But yeah, you took an L to Taco this week. How does that make you feel?
Not good. My team didn't even score over 100 points. It was
Did you have
Weak.
You had one touchdown throughout the whole week?
Did you have an injury?
Kenneth Walker didn't play, yeah.
Oh,
So Austin Eckler played.
right.
Put up respectable amount of points. My team was respectable, even though it was the lowest scoring team of the week.
Yeah.
It's been a weird fantasy year, to be honest. Not even gonna lie. Like the first 2 weeks, it's been weird scoring where like kickers are just like undefeated.
Yeah, we don't
because
talk
that-
about 26 points on Monday Night Football for kickers. We don't talk
It's
about
the
that on
year
this
to
pod.
kicker, man. That's why I didn't want him to go.
Mm. But any surprises this week for you guys throughout the NFL?
Oh, dude.
Oh.
The Chiefs, of course, man. They get the fucking calls again at the end.
I knew they were going to win.
I had a
knew they were
coworker
gonna
who's a Bengals
come
fan
back.
there. He drove there. Shout out Sean, Bengals fan. He drove there for the game, and they covered. It was a good cover.
Covered. They did.
I'm just saying, like, it just sucks, you know? Like, well, to be fair, the Bengals almost, like, gave that game away. Like, they could have definitely pulled away, but they just could not, you know?
I myself personally did not bet on the NFL slate this Sunday, but if you did, you may have lost if you bet on the most
Cowboys,
favorited teams.
Ravens.
The teams with the 4 or 5 highest spreads did not cover. And in fact, I think
They lost.
some of them lost outright.
Yes.
The Cowboys.
Ravens lost
Ravens.
outright.
Cowboys.
Cowboys lost at home to the Saints.
Yep.
What a shocker game that was. My friend Jacob, shout out Jacob, was in
Niners lost to
Arlington
the
watching.
Vikings. I don't know what the spread was to that game.
Kyle Helm says, "Why is this guy cosplaying as PFT today?"
I just wanted to be the STL poker guy.
STL poker rope.
This
STL
is
poker roper.
outfit I wore on Friday night when I won some big money at the table. It was a good time. Yes, this is the vibe.
At least your hat and jersey kind of match.
Exactly. Like this color
That's
blue.
cool.
There
We-
you go.
We support.
So yes, the Ravens lost, Cowboys lost.
You lose some survivor
Niners
picks.
lost.
I lost.
RIP
Yeah,
Kyle's
fuck the
Niners.
Ravens, by the way.
How about those Niners, dude?
How many you have
are those
left?
Niners gonna suck, by the way, without having their their other running back, Debo?
Didn't the Vikings beat the Niners last year too? On like a Monday Night Football? Look that up for me.
I will.
I'm pretty sure the Vikings beat the Niners last year.
Probably.
I
Probably.
don't know why they would play 2 years in a row if they're not in the same
Dude,
division.
Vikings
but-
sneaky good against the good teams. They also beat the Chiefs last year at home.
Vikings, yeah, they played to their competition.
Right. I mean,
Kind of like the Blues.
you can't count them out when they have JJ on them.
I'm right.
You are correct. 22-17.
Yeah, that was a Monday Night Football game, and I think the Niners were undefeated at the time.
They went. They were at
And-
5-1 at that point.
Okay.
They went 5-2.
They kind of went into a spiral, kind of like how the Eagles went into a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know.
Let's talk about the Eagles. They suck.
They're getting exposed.
Good thing you didn't pick Jalen Hurts. Well, in fantasy, I don't know how. He could be doing decent in fantasy, but wins and losses, I read something how, like, in his last 9 games, even going back to last season, he's like 2-7.
Yeah.
Really?
Because that's how bad they were entering the last half of the
They had a
season.
very rough stretch, and that's why no one had any faith going with
I
them
don't-
in the playoffs.
I
People
don't think
knew
it was
that the
totally
Buccaneers
his
were gonna
fault.
win.
I mean, Saquon dropping that pass was
I
pretty
didn't watch
big.
the whole game.
Oh, well, Saquon had a for sure touchdown, basically, and he dropped it. And they would have won if he didn't drop it.
This is before the one where he caught it and his knee fell down at the one,
Correct.
right? Oh, he had another one?
He had
just
another one.
dropped
He
it?
just dropped it in the fourth quarter.
Was it the same play kind of when he was like turning around?
Yes.
going?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes. So,
Games are fixed, you guys. Too many too many underdogs are winning. Oh, it's so fishy, you guys. Don't bet on the NFL. It's the new WWE.
put your, what is
Tinfoil.
it, tinfoil hat on.
We got any comments?
No more new comments yet. But we have viewers, so we welcome all newcomers to the Lucast.
Call in.
Let's go back a day, fellas, on the
Waterfall.
calendar schedule and go to Saturday.
We can. Let's go.
Let's talk about those Tigers.
Oh, dude.
What a nail
Word.
biter.
We're surviving. And that game, like, looks a lot closer than it was. We started dominating that second half. The first,
They were asleep.
we-
Tigers were asleep still to start the game. They were snoozing.
yeah, and they didn't give Luther Burden the ball. But give Luther the ball, and he fucking explodes, dude. His yards we're calling him the yak. The yards after catch. Dude, he's yakking everywhere on that fucking field. Did you see him do that 360?
Yeah, it
Blew
was.
past like 4 defenders.
Yeah, it
They
was
were
pretty
s-
good.
They were still getting off of each other while he was celebrating in the end zone. There's a picture of him where he already dropped the football. He's dancing, and you see the fucking 3 Boston College guys still in a fucking like just all over each other trying to get up. It's so embarrassing, dude.
Dang,
he's-
I didn't see that picture.
Dude, he's the next real deal. I see Matt Miller. Look him up. He's got him rated NFL Draft Scout. Got him rated number 1 overall.
Phew, that was
Uh,
my next question. Where do
And,
you think he's gonna go?
Bryce shared that graphic where he might be projected to go 13 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Black and gold to black and gold. Oh. Uh-oh.
You
Going-
can only hope.
Going back to there's a comment on the Eagles game. Black Pacino commented. He said the drop pass didn't lose the game. The prevent defense lost it. So
Well, I mean, yeah, they got exposed on that drive. I mean,
Kirk Cousins did expose them. Yes.
they should have also pulled it away. Like, in that drive. Like, when they were down 2 minutes, did you see the projections was like, I don't even know what the DraftKings live bet would have made you on the fucking Falcons money line. Oh my God. Dude, that's like secured win, you know? Like, they had them pass a 2-minute warning, no timeouts, and they fucked up on the 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can I tell a story real quick?
Go for it.
Alex Isbell. Shout out to Alex Isbell. He was here for his fantasy league, and it was a Monday night game. All he needed was Drake London to not get like 9 or 10 points or something.
Oh.
And right before, like, going into that Falcons drive, he was still alive. He was still alive. All Drake London couldn't get was one catch in 10 yards. But he got a
He got
catch
the
in like
touchdown.
5 yards, and then he got a touchdown. Alex, dude, he stormed out. He
Poor
didn't
Al,
even,
man.
Yeah, he shook my hand.
Ooh.
He's like, "Thanks, bro, but I gotta go." and he just like,
That's rough. In the
That's-
last play of the game,
yeah.
almost.
yeah, basically. I mean, yeah,
They scored with like 30 seconds left, right?
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was tough,
Okay.
tough Monday Night Football
So
series.
okay. So going back to
College football.
college football.
Yes, college
Mizzou
football, yes.
did come back and win, but they dropped in the overall rankings.
Which is
According to
so
which
whack.
pundit you ask or what
I mean,
poll
yeah,
you look
it's
it
AP
through.
poll, like Bryce said. Like, these rankings really don't matter until the college football playoff committee
Mhm.
comes in.
I agree.
and so, like, it's all hearsay right now, but it is exciting. I mean, we're still a top 10 team, and we
What-
deserve to be. We beat Ohio State. I don't know if you guys saw this. Mizzou is the only active longest streak winning in
did see that.
college football
I
with
did.
7 wins.
I did see
That's
that.
a winning program right there.
Thank you, Pat.
Got you.
Uh-huh. It's up here. We're ceiling's still high, boys. We're fine.
Though on Saturday, I was watching a different Tigers game, not Mizzou.
LSU Tigers.
I was watching LSU versus South Carolina.
What a game that was.
Something funny about that game. That game
not for me.
That game started at 11 a.m. Tigers started at 11:45.
Mm-hmm.
Mizzou. The Mizzou game was over definitely way before that. LSU South
Oh, that
Carolina. game.
LSU and South Carolina game was whistles.
4 or
so
5
many
hours.
whistles because they scored.
Oh my God,
it was
the
over
overs.
70, I think,
Yeah.
which
College
would have
football
been the
overs are
way
back.
easier bet. Instead, my dumbass took LSU minus 6.5,
Oh, and they
which
did
I
not
gave to
cover.
LV
They
too, and
won.
LV said, "I'll ride." LV asked me for college football picks, and I was like, I wanted to tell him nothing really, and then I just told him LSU minus 6.5, and then he goes, "I'll ride." And I'm
They scored 60 points, 69 points.
69 points. Wow.
69.
Was it like 39-30?
And I
It was
wasn't
36-33.
Oh, 36.
I wasn't gonna let
so it's a
LV
field goal game.
ride alone, so I went
almost
and
ha-
I
Oh,
Bet
wait,
on
oh, it
LSU.
was 6.5 too. That would have been fucked. I would have.
yeah we lost by 3.
You would have needed like
Yeah.
5.5. There was a hope that it was going to go to overtime, but it was 6.5. So
They
I guess
could have
they
went
could've-
for 6 and got 2.
yeah, that is true.
So yeah, I was rooting for overtime towards the end. And dude, LSU had the ball and with 8 minutes left, up 5 points, or they were just about to score a touchdown, and he snapped it. The center snapped it, and the quarterback wasn't looking. Hit off his face, off his helmet, and South Carolina recovered.
Uh-oh.
South Carolina's low key good, dude.
Yeah, no, I know.
They're
a
low-key
scrappy team. We're
sneaky.
going to see what they're looking like.
Mizzou
later.
shows up to Columbia, South Carolina,
Right.
late in the season in November. Circle that one on your calendars.
Yeah, I forget what song they do. They do. I think it's Sandstorm. Sandstorm.
Yeah,
dude.
correct.
Yeah.
No, that's
No, Sandstorm.
Virginia. Or
No, Virginia
Clemson.
Tech does Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman.
That's Virginia Tech.
Oh, I got
Sandstorm is
different
the,
sands.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
You were close.
Both
you were
elite,
close.
both elite sands.
Double sand.
Dude, design.
Any other big games?
Dude, college football. How about that fucking Georgia, Kentucky? Shout out Mark.
Oh, dude, I watched that entire game.
The fact that
actually.
they didn't go for it on 4th down, I mean, you got to. You have Georgia on their fucking neck. They're tired. It's 4th and 1. You're at
no,
half
it wasn't
field,
4th and 1.
or 4th and 3.
No,
it was
wa-
4th and
no, it
it had-
wasn't. It was 4th and 7.
Okay, well, either way,
That's
you
a
go
tou-
for it.
Yeah,
You gotta go. I don't know if it was 4th and 7.
I'm
But-
pretty sure it was 4th and 5 and above. Though I watched that whole game.
I know you did, but I remember, dude. Even my dad texted me, "Why the fuck wouldn't you go for it on 4th down?
You
have-
should. Well, yeah, he had. Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
have to
Well,
realize.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he Stoops.
I mean,
and-
did
and
you
s-
watch that?
I did
game?
not watch that game.
Well,
no.
Stoops
You have to-
in Stoops' defense, the defense was playing out of their minds.
I know.
that
I know.
whole game.
Yeah, but that's the situation you're in. You gotta just go for it. You can't just give them the ball back.
You got to go for it, dude. When it's 4th down, you got to put your nuts against
That's how
the
you
wall,
lose
dude.
it.
And
That's hey.
Put your
they
money
got
where your mouth
Dan
is.
Campbell in the Lions to the fucking NFC Championship. You gotta go for it. There's some science to back it up.
Yeah, Stoops definitely should have went for it though. I agree.
I mean, like I don't know. I could see both ways, I guess, but it just kind of irks me. 'Cause you could have beat them. You could have. I would have given Mark so much credit because they looked like ass the other weekend and the week before.
Yeah.
Kentucky's not. I don't know how.
oh yeah, don't even get me started. The week before, that's when they lost to South Carolina.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We bet on them at home.
Me and Bryce took the overs in that game. And me and Bryce, dude, we texted each other the Georgia game. Or Bryce texted me while I was at work at City Match. He's like, "This is not the same South Carolina Kentucky team I just watched last week."
Dude. Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Something bad about Kentucky.
Oh.
Yeah, they play. Oh no, South Carolina. South Carolina has earned my respect because I faded them now 2 weeks in a row, and they've burnt me twice.
Oh, dude, I would.
So I'm done betting on football.
Don't fuck around with the Gamecocks.
I'm done. We're
Tennessee, dude. Tennessee, I hate them, but they're pretty good. Texas might be my number one. If I
yeah,
had to
Texas.
predict-
Yeah, Texas.
that's-
I think Texas is gonna win
Archie
it all.
Manning.
I don't want them to win it all,
No, right. You just have to be realistic.
Archie
Honestly,
Manning.
Out of
That is
all
all.
of them, I don't really have a problem with Texas. They don't have a problem with me. Only problem I have with them is they did steal the fucking guy, the SWU kid, Wingo.
but yeah.
But it's all right. We got.
Wait, do you go out like this or is it just this?
I should use this.
I think I like that. That's sign language for something else.
Maybe,
That's I love you.
but you gotta like
That's the Longhorn. I
the
think.
Longhorn has to be up.
Yeah.
Horns up, dude.
Or down.
Oh no.
Horns
Oh
down.
no.
Yeah.
Mizzou
I-
owns
I-
the SEC.
Yeah, dude.
I hate OU way more. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Texas versus Mizzou is a possible SEC championship matchup, you guys.
I know it is.
Very
I
possible
know it
matchup.
is. We've played them recently in a bowl. Actually, it was when Drew Lock.
Wait,
That's
no.
when he played him in the fucking bowl game.
Mm.
We did lose, unfortunately.
Oh.
Bama rolled through the Badgers. That was easy.
They covered
Yeah.
easily.
Yes.
Their spread was minus 16, and they won by 30.
Oh,
41 to 10. 42 to 10.
can
sorry.
we talk about how dog shit of a program Kansas is?
Oh, they lost to Barry Odom's UNLV.
UNLV, a true son of Mizzou. That's so embarrassing. They're calling them SKU. I'm calling both Sporting KC and KU just both of them SKU now.
Why?
They play in each other's stadiums.
Oh, Sporting KU. I get it.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
good.
Yeah, that's SKU, dude. They come to fucking. They're losers, dude. Both of them. Well, both of them. They lost to Illinois earlier, dude. I'm actually kind of excited to watch Illinois Nebraska Friday night.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's at home?
I think it's Nebraska, and I want to bet on Nebraska. But Bennett might be if Bennett's here, dude.
Oh, Pacino is a KU fan, and he said, "Watch your mouth."
Oh, sorry, Pacino.
Oh,
Should we bring
sorry.
him in?
Your
Now, or-
we'll save that for later. That'll be faster. But KU has a dog shit football program. We can't. And even the wife of the head coach has gone on a record and tweeted at what's his name that brings the dog around in the college game day, Kirk Herbstreit. She tweeted on a reply to him and was like, "Man, if only our students cared enough to fill our stadium, or fans cared enough to fill our stadium."
Wow, she's shitting on the fans.
Oh yeah, big time. And they want him out. They want Coach Leopold out.
Stick to basketball, SKU. Stick to
Yeah, stick to
basketball.
basketball. Not a football school. You're not one of us.
So going off of football, let's go into our next sport. This big time hockey coming up.
Yes.
Big time.
Big
We're
time.
back.
Hockey's back.
Hockey
He's
is
back.
back.
We got
Camp
new rules
starts
this
this-
year, boys.
So I have the rules pulled up here.
Yes, goalies, if they're injured, can get a warm up now. I know that. Delay of games can be like reviewed. Like you can coach can challenge a delay of game if it
Okay.
was actually a hit off a
Deflected.
stick. But get this, if you lose that challenge, it's a penalty on top of the already 2-minute penalty.
So it's a 4-minute penalty.
Like I think it goes 2-minute majors.
So you go 5-on-3.
3.
Oh wow.
Mm.
I think.
Mm.
But yeah, some I don't know. There was some about face-off rules after icing that
Yes.
if you are like sent off, you get already a warning before the face-off, and then if you get sent out, it's like a bench minor or something.
Following an icing, the offensive center also now will receive 1 warning, same as the defensive player for a face-off violation.
Yeah, I'm more of a visual learner, so I'm just gonna have to watch and.
So what they're saying is they're not just kicking the guy for a face-off violation now. They're giving him a warning before they kick him from the.
They get 1 warning in the face-offs. Got it.
Got it. So I think teams were arguing that that key moments guys were getting kicked out of the face-off.
Hmm.
So I think
After
yeah.
nice.
A coach's challenge now will be permitted to take down a penalty for puck out of play.
Yeah.
This will only apply to delay of game penalties. And then also the referee now will provide the offending team with 1 warning regarding players sitting on the boards and will so advise the other team. After 1 warning in the game, the team participating the warning will be issued a bench minor penalty for future violations.
For players sitting on the bench
Sitting on the
their-
boards.
with their feet hanging
Mm,
out.
Yeah, ready to go, basically.
That's
so-
so lame.
So they're stopping that.
That's kind of lame.
All right. Well, we'll get off the NHL referees. Let's get into some hockey.
Let's get into the Blues.
Did you hear that fucking Doug quote today? That
no,
said,
I wanted to watch that.
there was a quote in there. My favorite quote was saying, "We hear a lot about other organizations that failed their rookies. We're not going to do that for Dalibor Dvorsky. We're not going to allow that."
Wow.
Is that a shot at down Clark Street?
Oh. Is he taking shots at the Cardinals?
Ooh.
Didn't even think
That's-
about that.
That's what immediately what I thought of.
What
and
was?
other
Say the
people.
quote again. Sorry.
He was like, a lot of other organizations failed their young rookies. We're not going to allow that for Dalibor Dvorsky. It was along those lines.
Wow. Shots fired at Mo?
I think so, dude. I think so.
Oh. We don't need that. The city needs to support each other.
No,
Nah, they're
dude. No, dude. The Cardinals need to look at themselves in the mirror. All right?
They need to look
They
at
don't
the,
just get our love and support for free just by, being nostalgic, right?
Yeah, they need to take a long look in the reflection in one cardinal way.
Amen. Right. they've been too focused on building the fucking ballpark village and not even building a fucking franchise-winning team. All right?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like, okay, DeWitt, if you just wanted to get your ballpark village money and you just save that forever, sell the fucking team. Sell the team to someone. It's not Stan Kroenke. Do not let that
Stan
happen.
Kroenke.
No, that's not happening.
He's not allowed back in the city.
Yeah, that's a ban. That's a ban.
Permanent ban.
Oh my god.
But
I would actually write. I talk a lot about pitchforks and knives. Like, gotta
We'll
hold 'em
ride if that
accountable,
happens.
Like, point fingers in chest. Keep them accountable. But
we'll have pitchforks outside of Busch Stadium.
we're
yeah.
we're gonna be we're gonna I don't know. We're gonna do some things.
Oh, so training camp. Going back.
No, before we get in training camp, the prospect tournament they had.
Oh yeah, did you go? My dad went.
You did?
Yeah, he really
Nice.
liked it.
Which one? No.
He went to the Friday night one.
Oh, nice. Blackhawks.
They won
Yes.
in overtime.
Yes.
Let's talk about a sneaky prospect that I don't think I've mentioned
Jacko?
on here, but no, he's scored the game-winning goal in overtime. Simon Robertson.
Oh, Robertson.
Oh,
He's a
Good to know.
Swedish guy. I don't know when they drafted him. Pat, can you pull him up?
I will
and
pull
get
him
some
up.
Stats on. I remember seeing him. I went last year to a prospect development camp, and it was just a scrimmage amongst the Blues prospects themselves. And I remember being impressed by him and Tanner Dickinson, which I think he played in this tournament too. He
What?
was in AHL last year. Maybe did he get a call up?
Maybe.
Maybe towards the end of the year when we were out of the playoff race.
Right.
But yeah, this guy's kind of sneaky. Robertson, I could see him playing.
we drafted him in the 3rd round in the 2021 draft.
So he's been developing for the last 4 years now.
It'd
3
be
years?
3 years, yes.
Where has he been playing at? What team did he play on last
He
year?
is playing for his youth team in Sweden.
He's playing Swedish.
I can't pronounce it, so he's playing in Sweden.
How many points he score?
His stats.
Does it say just SHL?
No, his youth team. It doesn't say like what team.
Okay.
I'm trying to look.
And then
Oh,
what are you
here we
looking?
go. Here we go. All right.
Oh.
So yeah, he plays for the Swedish team.
But we want to know if it's their top level or if it's juniors.
SHL. He played in the SHL last season.
That's the top league.
Yes.
That's good.
He played 27 games. He had
10 points maybe?
he had 4 points.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a tough transition though. He's going from playing against kids his own age to that's the professional league in Sweden. Like that's 5, 30, 40-year-old men.
Oh no. Sorry. He played for 2 different teams in the same league. He got loaned out.
Okay.
So he had 27 plus 12 is 39.
39 points.
39 games played, and he
Oh.
had 13 points.
He needs
Okay.
to be playing in the AHL this
For
year.
the second team, he had 6 goals.
He needs to be in the AHL this year. Hopefully.
He is expected to be on the AHL team.
That's good. What was the other guy you said? The other Czech guy?
Jekko or
No.
Jake Gudajec. Gudajec?
No, you're Czech or not the defenseman we drafted, but
Who did JR say?
Perchek? He's friends with Dalibor Dvorsky. They're both Czech.
Adam Jekko is the name we need to remember from Jeremy Rutherford.
Adam Jekko.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not the guy I'm thinking of though.
Um,
The guy I'm thinking of is another Czech guy, and we drafted him the 3rd round the year we drafted Dvorsky. So not this last draft, but the year before.
we did sign forwards Nikita Alexandrov, Sam Bitten, Matthew Pekka.
Alexandrov was a restricted free agent, so that's good. They finally signed him.
Scott Harrington, David Tendek, goaltender, and then Jake Gudelj. This guy is only 18 from Canada. He's Played 3 years professionally already.
Where?
3 years of minor league hockey already. Oh, Canada.
Weird.
He's on forward. Born in 2005.
Yeah, the Blues won both of those games at the Prospect Tournament. They were both held at Centene. I don't know what the Wild and Blackhawks did when they met on Saturday, but the Blues beat the Blackhawks in overtime on Friday night,
Yep.
and then they whooped up on
The
the Minnesota
Wild.
Wild prospects on Sunday afternoon. Blues went down in that game, and then they scored 5 or 6 goals unanswered.
Oh, shit.
And people were saying, from what I read, my dad and my brother went to the game, that Zachary Bolduc was the best prospect out there. Zachary
Okay.
Bolduc was our first round pick.
He
He's
had
had the
minutes.
longest to develop. He was finally getting some NHL time last year. And can we pull his stats up, Pat?
I got his stats.
Because I know he was playing good the last 5 games or so. The end 10 to 5 games to end the year. He was finally getting some playing time. If he's getting top 6 minutes, if he can be on a Kyrou or Thomas line,
Neighbors.
I don't know if I would put him with Neighbors. He's kind of young too. Would want someone a little more responsible defensively.
So he played 25 games last season. Had 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points.
Oh,
Okay,
Neighbor-
but can you look at the game by game stats and see how many he scored in the last 10 games?
Neighbors.
In the last, I'm literally just without scrolling. The last 5 games, he has 3 goals
See, dude, he was starting to
Nope.
find his footing.
and 2 assists.
Wow.
So he scored
goals,
5
Points.
5 points in 5 games in the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take it, dude. I mean, Josh Holloway's gonna play with Neighbors. That's who's gonna play with Neighbors.
Holloway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
Okay.
line.
That could be a good mixture.
Okay.
Shen would be good with Bolduc
Yeah, that's right.
or Dvorsky if he makes the team.
Do you
Put a responsible veteran in the middle and put young, talented wingers around them. Let Shen set him up.
And then we got Prunovich, hopefully having a big year this year, right?
Let's all knock on wood that
What trophy did he win?
Scotty P. Bones of Glass doesn't get injured.
What trophy did he win? He couldn't win.
He won the
Hobie Baker.
Hobie
Thank you,
Baker.
Pat.
That's it.
I wanted to say Norris Trophy, and then I
Which
wanted
is
to
the
say
best-
Heisman.
which is the best player in the OHL, correct?
No, the best
No,
player in college
college.
hockey.
Sorry. Thank you.
College.
I knew it was the
I
best
think
player.
the only Blues player to be drafted as a Hobie Baker winner, but I can think of one other Hobie Baker winner off the top of my head who's played for the Blues. Can you guys guess? They signed him as a free agent later in his
Hoffman?
career.
Mike Hoffman.
No, I think I know who it is.
Who?
J-Bo Weezer.
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. I mean, don't know everyone who's won that award, but I know that this guy I'm thinking of definitely has.
It's not Mike Hoffman.
It was really young when we were young.
Oh.
Oh. I wouldn't.
He played with
Oh.
Andy McDonald.
Oh
and
man, back then.
Oh,
Maybe
wait, hold on.
Chris Stewart. And,
Let me guess.
maybe he played with Big Walt still. Kachuk was still around.
Paul Correa.
Paul
Paul
Correa.
Good job, bro.
Well, I mean, Paul Correa,
I
dude.
will
I had an
give you-
Anaheim Ducks jersey of Paul Correa. That's
Never
the best jersey
forget
ever.
when they did a Paul Correa press conference at the Enterprise one time when they signed him that year. My mom took me and my younger brothers just down there, and we got his autograph, and we're taking pictures just because it was in the middle of summer and we had nothing else better to do. So we went down there and we got a Paul Correa autograph
That's
on
a
a puck.
Blues legend right there.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, to use for like puck, like
He was
those
supposed
like
to-
puck things, whatever. Say like Paul Correa. played-
Wayne Gretzky and Paul Correa, St. Louis Blues.
That were
Legend.
supposed to win, didn't win.
Oh well.
Should we go across Market Street
Oh.
and talk about how shitty?
Are the Cardinals winning?
I will look.
Are the Cardinals mathematically eliminated from the wild card
Nope.
yet?
Shout out Bryce. Milwaukee talkie. Well, shake his hand. He won the
Congrats
division.
on a division championship,
It's not,
Bryce.
it's not a Cubs championship.
Invite us up to Milwaukee for the parade.
We are winning. We are winning 4-0.
Nice.
Whoa, are the Cards back?
No.
No.
No, we're not saying that.
17 game win streak?
I wanted to go this. I texted you guys on Monday when
What?
Skeens was pitching.
Dude,
And I know when I texted you I didn't want to, but
How about Bennett with the funniest comment ever, though?
I said, do I have to watch the Cardinals? And I said, no, we're going to watch Skeens. That's what I said.
We are 7 games back right now, and we've played. I can't do math.
We don't care. They're so mediocre. I stopped caring and looking at stats after the All-Star game because this team could not string together wins. The pitching is mediocre. The
Let's hear
coaches
it.
are idiotic.
Let him rant. Let him rant. He's ranting. Let him rant.
2026, dude. 2026. JJ Weatherholt.
Dude, what?
Mason Wynn.
What? You're just going to throw
Jordan
next year out the
Walker.
window already?
2026.
Shut up, bro. Come on.
Let him rant. Let him rant. Rant.
It's
Go
just been
for
a
it.
mediocre Cardinals season, you guys. I've kept my Budweiser pass all year long. $40 every month, down the drain. All I have to show for it is a couple bobbleheads and a couple hats.
Keep going.
Ah.
You're pissed. You're pissed.
I'm going back this Friday,
You can't stay away.
and I'm gonna fill out a scorecard maybe and just soak in the sun
And not enjoy baseball.
Who?
and just enjoy the stadium. The stadium used to be one of my happy places until the team ruined it for me. But if you remove the shitty performance on the field away from the beauty of the ballpark, it's okay.
It's goable.
You can appreciate the beauty of Busch Stadium. And hell, I know when it's minus 0 degrees in January and February, I would be praying to watch the Cardinals get blasted 15-0 by Paul Skeens.
Well,
So
hey, we're better. We're better. We're just a mid 500 ball club. You just got to realize that.
I'm not used to that, man. I'm not used to 500
I'm
baseball.
not either. It's not okay. That's just what we are.
It's just
You got to
sad.
realize what you are, man.
Jordan Walker's been hot of late. I think he's hit a couple home
Yeah?
runs the last few games.
dude. 2026.
No, next year they can be just as good, man. We just need some pitching prospects.
We got Tink Henson. Who's the other guy?
Quinn Matthews.
Yeah, Quinn Matthews.
Okay.
Another Cardinals prospect made his debut last week. Thomas Sajazi.
Yeah.
So JC.
How'd he look?
I'm excited for him.
It took him 2 games, I think, to get a hit, but the third game he played of the series, I think he got like 2 or he had multiple hits that game and some RBIs.
Nice.
So he finally pieced it together. I don't know what his stats are, how he's doing since, but he's a classic Cardinal way player. He's a utility guy. You
Yep.
can stick him
Brandon Donovan.
anywhere around the infield, probably in the outfield, and he'd figure it out. He's a ball player.
Okay.
And that's the kind of players that we like in St. Louis.
Should we bring Black Pacino on? I feel like he has a few questions for you guys before we get into
Yeah.
Twitter. So I will give him a call. Just a second.
I'm pretty
Hey.
buzzed off one of these Kolishes, dude. Cheers to Shafley. Thank you, Shafley, for sponsoring us.
Hey, why are you calling? I'm gonna take a break. Be right back.
No, I'm good. Thanks, though. One Kolish for me.
Hey, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Nice.
Yo, what's up, Black Chino?
What's going on, my dude? How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing good.
You had some questions for us for the Lucas tonight. We wanted to hear some.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First and foremost, I've got my brother in the powder blue shirt. Who
There
brought
he
my
is.
damn Jayhawks in the most disrespectful fashion possible. You are a Mizzou fan, correct?
Correct. This is a Mizzou podcast.
You claim that they were winning. How many games they won straight, including the Ohio State game?
Seven.
Correct?
Seven.
7 games straight. And you boast about the Ohio State game when, if not 80% of their players.
That was only
supposed to
3
play,
players that did not play, actually. It was Marvin
did not play,
Harrison,
yes. That is
their
not- that-
quarterback,
that's-
Kyle
that's
McCord,
a weird
left.
flex. It's a weird
And
flex.
it was a like linebacker. That was it. It was only 3 of them. And it's unfortunate that their starting quarterback at the time, the backup, got injured in that game. That's not our fault. I mean, we won. We beat
That's
the Big
actually
Ten
just
team.
a compliment
I mean,
on how good the
that's
defense
just-
was.
Yeah, we didn't ask those players. They didn't want to play us, clearly. Marvin Harrison was scared of our defense. We had NFL first-round picks. KU have a first-round pick last year?
Believe that Marvin Harrison
Hey,
was
wait,
scared
hold
of
on.
that
Did
defense.
KU have a first-round pick last year? Did they have one projected to go first overall?
He's not going first.
Also, congrats on the 1 win against Lindenwood. There you go. Lindenwood. There you are. I mean, UNLV, Illinois. Let's not joke about those programs over there.
Sir, your first game was against Murray State. Come on now. Let's
Hey,
be for
hey,
real.
that was a like 2
It's Murray State.
athletic directors ago that scheduled this. We have UMass on there.
And
that
they
was a home
covered
and
the
home.
spread. They covered the spread on both those games.
Yeah, we didn't even let them score. Neither did Buffalo. I mean, let's also look at LSU. They're playing Nichols.
Murray State and then Buffalo.
Texas
Forgive me,
A&M
yes,
played
forgive me.
McNeese.
Buffalo.
I mean, there's other teams that played. I mean, you played Lindenwood, so it's like, I mean, yeah, we both played
Sure.
jerks of teams, but
Sir,
at least we
I
have
do-
more
I
than
do
just
not
one of
boast about
those
any,
as a win.
wins against a FCS team at all. We did what we were supposed to do, as were you two.
Right.
Who's-
I mean,
You two.
that's
But
what
come
that's
on now.
that's who you guys need to win against. You guys can't win against the other teams. It's okay. The Big 12 is a
No,
gauntlet. I know.
But don't get it wrong. No, our last 2 wins, losses, was you're right, very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. But do not, and I mean do not, disrespect the Jayhawks like that, as they are just bottom feeders.
Well, the
Kevin,
Kelly
you tried to play
Leopold,
Mizzou,
the
a year
wife
ago.
of your
In the
coach,
bowl
wants
game,
out.
You refused because what? What was your reasoning?
I said, doesn't the wife of the head coach want out? She's called out those fans for not even filling up the stadium.
She's jealous of the basketball program.
Yeah, I'll give it to you there. You guys
So
got,
you said the
got
wife, what again? The wife of
Coach Leopold.
Leopold. Yeah, Leopold's wife. She said what again?
Some about if only our fans would show up like this, and we'd have an atmosphere like that. It was under like a Kirk Herbstreit tweet about like Nebraska having like an insane like sellout. That's like, I guess, a true football school, I guess.
Yeah, you can't take the wife of coaches and players too seriously. All right, seriously. Remember what Giselle Bundchen said about Tom Brady and him throwing the ball and catching it too. She said bullshit comes out of her mouth. And where is she at right now? Home, manless and at home, trying to find one.
Wait, we're talking about Brady's
Can't take them
wife?
seriously.
Brady's wife, man, she's into that jiu-jitsu, dude.
Actually, no. Actually, he left her ass.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. We didn't know.
But
no,
she's
yes.
made
He
more
left her
than
ass,
like
yeah.
Tom, like 10 times folds, like 10 folds. Like, who's the
Yeah.
real winner here?
Talking out the side of her neck. Yes, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Hence why she's by herself.
All right, what's the next question, Black Patino?
Yeah. So getting back into hockey.
Okay.
Since I believe Krug, is he out already, or what's
Yes.
going on with him?
He
He had
is
surgery today. Good
All
luck,
year.
Crew.
all year. He is out all year.
So who do you believe we should get, or do we draft anyone to take his place, or someone suitable to do what he does, or something better, or what do we our need at that spot?
Well, Doug Armstrong was already 2 steps ahead of you, Black Pacino, because what he did was he blackballed the Edmonton Oilers and robbed them of their best young prospects. He signed restricted free agents Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway, two 23-year-olds who are about to hit the primes of their career. We just signed both of them. One's a defenseman, and the other is top 9 forward. But we're really excited about this guy they signed to play at defense because he's a Swedish guy. He's a big body. He's kind of like a Colton Parayko 2.0. But I
Broberg.
think he's more of a defensive defenseman.
He had really good minutes in the playoffs, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people were more excited about him than Darnell Nurse.
Yeah, Edmonton was really pissed about losing that player.
Philip Broberg. He's
I
going to
found
be
out how
immediate
salty
impact.
those
this
Edmonton Oiler fans on Twitter are. A salty bunch.
So what do you guys project our first two lines will look like? And will the captain
Booch.
be in that first two? Maybe drop down to the third, or is that even something that a hockey team should even have?
I could see Shen dropping down to the third line.
Me
There's a
too.
lot of younger players who are quicker than him, especially with Dvorsky, Zach Dean, and Zach Bolduc all pushing for more ice time and roster spots. Like, what is Shen going to look like in training camp this year? He's how old? 30?
He's
Three,
he's
four,
30. He's
five?
plus 30s. I know that.
But we have him under contract for like 3 more years.
He's under
Yeah.
contract, and the Blues' way
Hopefully
is
he just had a bad year last year and he can come back strong, because I don't see him having that same year this year. Like the same year he had last year, this year. Like it just happens. Don't get it wrong. Like everybody has an off year. Everyone has it.
I want to agree with you. I want to believe Shen can be better, but just
I
because
think
he's
he
getting
can be.
older,
If
he has a lot to prove this
If
year.
he has more talent around him, I feel like this year. I mean, glad we had Barbashev back, and that's signed, right? Is he
Barbashev.
Barbashev? Ivan
What?
or not? Or Buchnevich? Jesus,
Wrong Russian.
Jesus. I miss Barbie.
Me too, yeah.
Buchnevich, Booch. I'm glad he's back. That's on-
Yeah. So
that's
who's your top
right?
line?
Booch. Who?
Kyrie and Thomas.
Kyrie Thomas.
There you go. And then who's your second line?
Jake Neighbors.
Holloway. I
And
wouldn't-
Shen.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
Shen is on that line.
right.
Yeah.
And then center. Hmm.
I don't know.
Oscar Sundquist is your
That
third
would be
line center.
four fine Oscar.
Wait, so do you guys have Thomas as your top line center, correct?
Correct.
He's the
And
heartbeat.
you will have Shen as your second line center.
As of right now, but he could fall third line. If someone outplays him, someone else could play second line. Hockey players kind of switch back and forth on positions, especially at a younger age, too. If you played center at junior
Saad.
hockey,
Did we forget about Saad?
we forgot about Saad. He's a winger.
He'd be on like the
Yeah, about
second.
side. But wait, is Side or center, or he is center, isn't he?
Well, he's more of like a left wing, I guess. Oh my God, really?
Oh,
Braden Shen.
Texier.
He might play third line center.
Yeah.
He's left wing. Hold on.
Yeah. It's tough. Like the first two lines are pretty solidified. It's the bottom 6 that we have questions about, basically.
The bottom 6. So
It's your
Okay. Jesus, this is weird. Daily Faceoff has us at Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou, Jake Neighbors, Pavel Buchnevich, Braden Shen, Brandon Saad, Radek Foxa, Toropachenko, Dylan Holloway, Oscar Sundquist, Texier, Matthew Joseph.
All right, so Zach Dean or Zach Bolduc will definitely be in there.
yeah.
Maybe Dvorsky.
Hopefully Dvorsky.
And do you gentlemen see oh my God, the fourth line center? You just said it.
Sundquist.
Sunquist.
Thank you, Sunquist. Do you think he has gotten better to fight for a third, possibly the second line?
No, because Sunquist is more of a role player, and he's kind of like a defensive penalty killing type of player. So his offensive capabilities the ceiling is pretty low. It's not capped that high. He's not that creative with the puck. He's kind of a meat and potatoes, north and south type of guy. Get the puck in deep, get on the forecheck, play defense, block shots. That's kind of where he excels.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm excited. I'm just excited that we have like a young prospect like this to be excited about. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but the guys that could do that, Black Chino, are Zachary Bolduc, Zach Dean, Dalibor Dvorsky. One of these three guys are literally going to make or break our season because they're getting paid rookie dollars. They're getting paid under $1 million a year for the next 2 to 3 years. If these guys can put up like 30, 40, 50 points,
Yep.
like that is the
monstrous.
biggest contribution to your team. Like I can't even emphasize like how much. Like we'll 100%. If one of those guys can score 40 points, we 100% make the playoffs. It's
Right.
not even a question.
On paper, Blackachino, this team is a playoff contender. Even last year we should have been a playoff contender. We dropped points to the fucking Sharks. We dropped points
my
to like
Oh,
we missed the playoffs by like 3 or 4 points or something like that.
yes.
We were like the last team that got eliminated. We finished literally like 17th out of 16, like the top 16. It's just frustrating. Like that's how you know. I feel like we're gonna be better, obviously. So I'm just saying, like, if that was our ceiling last year, it's only gonna get higher.
Only going up.
right.
It's only going
Or-
up.
Going up.
That was our floor, is not making the playoffs. I mean, unless there's injuries, there's gonna be injuries, but hopefully it's nothing like long term or serious for anyone other than Krug. We're already off to a bad start.
Any more questions or concerns, Mr. Placino?
Any more concerns? It was more of like getting back to that Monday night game.
Oh,
And,
Oh yes.
Your counterpart with the yellow Blues hat, and how he believed he said that the Eagles were, believe you said they were done, not trash, but done.
Trash, done, garbage.
Whoa. Okay. I think they still have a shot to win the NFC East. I mean, look at the Cowboys. They lost way worse.
Yeah, agreed.
yeah.
I mean, so
it's not like the Falcons are gonna. They're poised to win the division right now.
It's not that I don't like the Eagles. I just think the Eagles are in a
I think the Saints or the Buccaneers might win that division. Dude, that NFC South, I mean, they're just going to beat up on each other.
Again.
Well, yeah, I did claim on my podcast, What's Run podcast, that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win the South. However, I did believe that the Falcons will either come in second or third, but I had the Saints in second because they had they still had everybody there. Had some players that were hurt from last season. They're well rested now. They had players that just needed the PT last year that they got it. Now they're better. So they got those young players along with those other vets. Derek Carr,
Yeah.
who was shunned out of the Raiders organization a year and a half ago, only on behalf of fucking dumbass head coach. Thank God he's not in the league no more. What is that dumbass name? He's from the Patriots organization, who truly does not know how to fucking coach. All right, he can call plays and that's it. He is not a leader of men, and he would solve or did something like that. He saw that he had a gym in Derek Carr. We just need a system to sit and grow with. But anyway, like I said, I had the Saints coming in 2 and the Falcons coming in 3rd.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
can still see it right now, interchangeable, because yes, the season is still young. Yes, the Saints blew out the Panthers, who couldn't, but the Cowboy game, I was impressed. I was truly impressed.
Here's the thing,
But
too.
my hopes wasn't high on the Cowboys because, again, as anyone knows, the Cowboys will be the Cowboys. Just give them time.
Right. Well, they also don't even have a certified RB1. I mean, Zeke, I know he's like out there, but I mean, it's only a matter of time before he gets injured. They're fraudulent, in my opinion. I mean, well, okay. I think they need time to cook. Let me say that. But when we get back to the NFC South, all those teams are, for all I know, like Saints are 2-0, Buccaneers are 2-0. For all I care, they're 4-0 because they get 2 games against the Carolina Panthers. Well, I guess one of the wins already for the Saints was against them. But yeah, I'm just saying like those are easy wins. So and the Falcons too. We're gonna get 2 easy wins from them. So I'm just saying like that. Yeah, that's gonna be a dogfight of the division. I think 3 like maybe the Buccaneers probably the best of the 3, but it's gonna be a dogfight in that division.
I think
No, you're absolutely right about that. It will be a dogfight for the top those 3 teams.
What you got, Shaw?
the NFC South might be the only division where all teams are either 2-0 or 0-2. Is that the only division?
Wait, the Falcons lost. The Falcons lost.
No, the
Oh, they
AFC,
did. You're
the
right. The
AFC,
Falcons did lose
the
week
AFC,
1. You're right.
the AFC North is also like that.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Or well, I guess the Broncos are 2-0.
Oh,
the
the
Bengals
the,
are 1 and
the
or
Browns win.
0-2.
The Browns did beat Jacksonville.
Never mind.
That's 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2.
Yeah.
Or the Browns?
No, the Browns won.
lost 1-1. Yeah, so
Yeah,
the
they
Steelers are top of the
Browns
division.
1-1.
Yes.
Yeah, what the
Steelers are top of the division.
Yeah, how about that? The Steelers.
2-0. 2-0. Hey, good kicker. You're the kicker.
And so your opinion with Russell being out.
Yeah, Justin
and
Fields is my quarterback. QB1.
Fill it in right now. When Russell gets better, do you believe he returns into the
No,
same
it's Justin
role?
Fields.
Gonna keep
Justin Fields
in that
QB1.
No.
End of discussion.
Justin Fields.
Until he gets injured or loses like a game and like I don't know, like it's bad. Like he
You
throws
have to lose like 2 or 3 games in a
Yeah,
row.
right. I mean, unless like it's one game and he throws like 3 or 4 picks or something, and it looks like terrible or something. That would be like the reasoning I would have. Because I mean, it's not a bad problem to have. Who hates having like a Super Bowl winning quarterback as your backup? It's not bad. I mean, we'll see. It's a we'll see. It's the Mike Tomlin project, dude. The guy finds a way to stay above 500 and gets in the playoffs. I'll take that
He
over
does.
anyone.
He does. That's why you can't fire him.
No,
it's a stupid
exactly.
move you do, but you can't.
No, that
No,
would,
he's got
that would-
tenure now.
he
Yeah.
has a lifetime
I mean,
contract
the
for
man
all I
knows how
care.
to coach.
He
When it's
he
all
is
said and done, he knows how to coach. You saw
leader
the
of men,
past
like
3
you said.
years
He
who
is,
the
that is a
QBs
leader
were
of
for
men.
That franchise.
I know.
You even can throw in Matt, dumbass, shit ass Trubisky, and he still
Mitch.
found a way
Mitch.
to win a game.
Mitch the bitch. The worst trade deal of all time for the Chicago Bears in history. Absolutely. I mean, hey, you got to give credit to that man, Mike Tomlin. The dude dealt with the biggest divas ever, and Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, and like kept those guys under control to win games. I mean, you got to give it to him. The guy is, like you said, leader of men.
Yes. And that's the one thing that I can say of the whole NFL. That man can lead men.
Yeah, because he
can
keeps
turn boys into men.
he keeps things in house. You never really hear of like a Pittsburgh Steeler driving uncontrollably at night, or or hitting his wife and shit. It's never those stories from a Pittsburgh Steeler. Antonio Brown went crazy after the Steelers, so.
Well, that's also remember after that hit he took a few years back from
Percocet.
he hasn't been the same.
Oh yeah,
However,
that was
during the time
murder
Antonio
on the
Brown
field.
was on his way.
We watched that live in person. We watched that man lose his mind in front of our eyes. I mean, when he joined the Raiders and he was on that Hard Knocks episode, and he like called off that coach and I told him to fuck off, I knew he was fucked.
How's the fantasy teams looking, Plutino?
So my fantasy teams, first week was good. Second week wasn't so pretty. I have, a couple guys who are out for the season. well, I don't say out for the season, but they're out the first game, and they didn't look good the second. So I was interchangeable and everything. Again, like I said before, the season's still young. Season is still young. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna win both fantasies. That's the way I am.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Black Pacino. We're gonna get into the Twitter sphere now, and we appreciate you.
Tweet. Hey, I like. Thanks for having me on, guys. As always, Rock Chalk J Hawk KU.
SKU.
SKU.
Good talking to you.
MIZ.
ZOU. Let's go.
There you go. All right. See
There
ya.
we go.
That was Black Pacino from What's Wrong with Him podcast that I also do. So yes. So let's get into Twitter sphere.
All right, you guys, on Twitter this week. Well, actually, I'll start with last week. I know we talked about something that Eli mentioned, the St. Louis University High School quarterback.
Yes.
6'2", 285 pounds. This dude looks like an O lineman. I retweeted the video of him.
Yeah, I saw it.
Bro, he can move. And people can't tackle
The
him.
SLU guy?
Yeah, the
Look how
SLU
big he
quarterback.
is, dude.
Oh, I know. Yeah. We got to go to those games Friday night. Let's fucking get
I do
drunk.
want to go to a high school football game.
Yeah. Oh, I did Roper mention I want to revitalize the Bergs football?
You want to revitalize DeBerg football.
Yeah.
Let's bring in
How do
Nick
you plan on
Saban.
doing that?
Well, for starters, they don't have a varsity team.
What?
Yeah, they don't have enough players, so they have to play just 4 JV games. It's pretty sad.
They have enough JV kids?
Yeah, well, they have enough kids to play JV, but they don't have enough kids to play varsity.
That's sad.
I know. That's why I'm just like, I kind of want to revitalize my high school's football team. I know, I didn't play football in high school,
But
played
you
it in
could
grade,
save the program.
but I want to save the program.
What if Pat saved the program?
What are you
What do you
doing?
got?
What do you got? Who? What does she have on the docket? What does she want? She's got to
No.
she's got to know what she wants to talk
Oh,
about.
She knows.
She gets one question.
She gets one
She
question.
gets one question.
And it better be a sports question or else I'm kicking her out.
Hello.
Hello, Victoria. What?
Hey, can you hear
What?
me?
Yes. What is your question for the Lucast?
Questions? No, I just had things I wanted to talk about.
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I do have a question for Roper. Like, do you have a black eye? Why are you wearing sunglasses?
No, I'm fine. I'm
got really
fine.
stoned before this episode.
Just fit it up.
It's
fit it
PFT
up.
commenter vibe tonight.
What is that?
Never
Yeah.
mind. We'll move on.
Yeah.
It's
She had her one chance.
Okay.
Well-
Hold on. What else? What else you
What
got?
else?
What?
What else do you have?
I can barely hear this guy.
what else? What else did you want to chat about? Something about Hinge?
Oh, I wanted to talk about our fantasy league.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, the
league
one I
that Roper
drafted.
cheats on
So,
with us.
I wanted to give my condolences to Pat because I know that he's mourning the death of the Dolphins. They're not doing well.
yeah, Victoria.
Really?
Victoria, it's not
Ooh.
fun.
Wow, Victoria we didn't even bring that up yet. We didn't even bring that up. Thank you, Victoria.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's actually, I'm pretty sad. I felt bad for all those I immediately thought of Pat. I was like, oh, he must not be taking this well. And I thought of Alex Earl, which you guys probably don't know who that is, but she's dating one of the.
Braxton Berrios.
Yes.
She is. She's a wag. So, too bad for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Wives
It's
and
not
girlfriends
going
is what
good.
WAG is.
Oh yes,
It's
yes,
like Taylor
Yes.
Swift.
yes.
That's what my fantasy name is. It's Wags Gone Wild, and everyone hates it for some reason, but it's the best name.
But
yeah,
yeah, I was very devastated, Victoria. Very
I know.
devastated.
I heard you left every group chat,
Yes, I did because I couldn't deal.
and you fucked over Roper's team because I think you drafted some Dolphins
I
players,
drafted.
and now he's just
Mm,
terrible.
terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 1-1. We're fighting back. Tua,
Yeah, well, I am too.
Tua in
At
the
least I
pink,
beat
one in the
Abby.
stink will come back.
Tua
Tua in the pink, one in the stink is the best fantasy name I've ever had.
Well, we appreciate you,
Tua
Victoria.
is too bad because it's.
Yeah, true. I did drop
Can I
him.
tell you the truth? I thought that Tua was I thought you were like having a play on Hawk Tua, and I was like, ew, I hate this.
That's a funny.
That's
I didn't know
good.
it was a play. I was like, ew, why does he have that his name?
Hmm.
Who are you playing this week, Roper?
I am playing Jeremy Boonshaft. Big
There you
Shaft.
Oh, he's actually really have a stacked team, so that's too bad.
Yeah, Pat
I
did
really
That is
not
too bad.
Pat did not draft well,
Ooh.
unfortunately.
I know,
Oh.
you want to trade?
Oh,
Maybe
Trade.
a trade.
Maybe a
I'll-
trade.
I'll
I
take
don't mention your
I'll take
players.
Rico Dowdle off your hands.
Well, we'll have to look at your team and see what you've got going on.
Yeah, take a
I
look.
thought
And
that I was going to dominate last week because I had a major trade for Kirk Cousins for Matthew Stafford. And I thought that was crazy. But then Matthew Stafford didn't even get any points.
yeah, that was bad.
Hmm.
His
so
O
that was too
line
bad
is
for me.
his O line is tore up. I wouldn't even start Matthew Stafford, to be
Should I
honest.
get rid of him?
yes.
Yes.
Because Cooper Cup and Puka Nua are both hurt now.
Yes.
I have an idea. Roper, do you have a quarterback you want to trade me
You want
for that
Tua?
guy? No, I don't. That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Well, thank you, Victoria, for calling in.
Thank you for
Oh,
chiming
yeah.
in with your fantasy football
yes, thank
inputs.
you, Victoria. Well,
Absolutely.
ladies of the Lucas, shout out.
Shout out.
All right, we'll talk to you.
All right. So back to Twitter sphere.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That
Well,
was she.
Victoria.
I am glad she came
No,
out with.
we needed
Didn't
her.
say
we
that she was
needed her
calling in, but
fantasy
she
input.
called in. Great,
Yeah.
great
What
for
did-
the program.
What a team name, Wags Gone Wild.
We do have some comments. Schrader said, I was listening to 101 ESPN. They had Katie Wu on. She mentioned, don't expect much change off season. Will most likely be very similar to the last one. Any change probably won't happen until 2026.
All right, Cardinals 2026. I'm in. I'm in.
All right.
Back to Twitter. College Game Day posted from last Saturday an interview with Eli Drinkowitz on the field, walking with a robotic dog from
Yes.
Mizzou robotics department, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, I thought that was funny as well.
Kirk Herbstreit's Ben versus robotic dog. Who you got?
Robotic dog all day.
Yes, 100%.
There's another video of Quentin Ewers on the sideline with Matt McConaughey after he got injured,
Yeah.
because Quentin got injured and then was just on the sidelines in plain clothes, and he's talking to Matthew McConaughey, who's also on the sidelines. And I don't know if they were lip reading here or
Oh,
If this
yeah,
guy
I know
was just-
exactly what you're talking about.
but this is how the supposed conversation went between the two. McConaughey goes, "You okay, son?" Quinn Ewers, "It's my side, sir. You need any pills?" Quinn says, "What?" McConaughey goes, "Oh yeah, weed. I got you." Quinn goes, "Huh?" And then McConaughey goes, "Oh, smile for the camera. You're good. I got some Willie Nelson shit for you." Probably not.
All
Probably
right,
not
all
actually
right,
said.
all right.
That's funny. Rope, you had any
I was arguing with some Tennessee fans because Tennessee fans were calling Luther Burden the third overrated. And I'm like, oh, do you have a top 10 draft pick? Nope. And like, then I caught him in a trap because he's like, Luther Burden's overrated. And I'm like, okay, well, he's better than anyone on Tennessee. And he goes, well, I didn't say that. And I go, okay, well, then Tennessee's whole offense is overrated. And he goes, why? And I'm like, let me explain it for you. You said Luther Burden is overrated. And he's like, but I didn't say he's not better than the Tennessee offense. So I'm like, all right, if Luther Burden's overrated, in that case, Tennessee's offense is overrated. And I got a good amount of likes.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck Tennessee.
Dude, you guys, I just forgot until right now that Ryan Suter plays for the Blues.
Yes.
this
Oh,
year.
I didn't even know what he looked like. He
He's
looks
so
old as fuck.
man.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. He
The
could
guy
be,
that looks like-
He's gonna be a scratch guy.
be a Zamboni driver guy.
For real. Hey, can't hate the Wisconsin man, right?
No, you can't. What about anything else on Twitter? And then we can get into OTRT and finish this thing up.
Are the Cardinals actually? This is their last series and games of the year, right? This weekend.
They have 11 games left. I did the math. But I will look.
No, but I'm not. Wasn't my question? Well,
Sorry.
kind of answered my question, but
Sorry.
um,
So they got the Pirates right now.
and then the Guardians,
Yes.
and then is that it?
And then the Rockies and then the Giants.
So those are both on the road, right?
Those are both on the road. So yes, the Guardians 3 games is the last home games of the
Gotcha.
season.
I didn't know if that was the last games of the year or if we were going back on the road.
Yes.
Also, I want to shout out Twitter to Brett Sarver, True Son of Missouri, Twitter. Brett Sarver. Okay, so he's a huge Mizzou like following on Twitter, and he like replies under everyone, gets other fan bases riled up, and I'm not gonna lie, this is his picture, AB. So a lot of like opposing fan teams will like make fun of him for his appearance. And this goes back to last season. This is when it happened. I forget what game it was, what fan base. Some guy made fun of him, and we all stood up. Like, someone stood up and said, "I am Brett Sarver," and then I said, "I am Brett Sarver," and everyone just replied, "I am Brett Sarver." And it's just like this is a Mizzou Twitter tradition. Now that you're like a Mizzou fan, Nick, you gotta say, "I am Brett Sarver." Under anyone that tries to make fun of Brett Sarver, that's what you say, and it gets them every time. We're
Oh.
undefeated.
Brett Starver.
Oh,
Brett's-
and then also I want to shout out Cal football Twitter. Have you seen this? Have you heard about Cal football Twitter?
No.
Okay, so obviously Cal, I don't know if you guys remember this from this last weekend. They beat Auburn, right? They beat Auburn at home.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like making fun of Auburn. They were like, "You just lost to the communists of China," and like included all this like, like California, like Cali shit,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
like super like liberal, super communist. Like, so now they're talking shit. Guess who they play this week?
Who?
Florida State. And they're going to
Oh.
Florida State, dude. They are changing like all the Florida State shit, like the instead of like obviously like how they view the Seminole as racist,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, "Oh, this is our mascot. It's a like golden boy, like teenager with like luscious golden hair that looks like a surfer. He's like the cow guy, like the elite cow guy. That's like their mascot. Like instead of like a
So are
Seminole-
they making fun of themselves, or are they like?
well, kind of, but like also like being in a demeaning way towards like Florida State. Like you just lost to these communists of like China. They have like the hammer and sickle, like from like USSR.
So
on
they're using bad
they're-
humor against themselves while also humiliating the other team.
Yes, exactly. It's elite. Actually, it's something I've never seen. I will have to
Interesting.
like.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah,
Huh.
I don't. It's funnier than I'm making it seem,
Okay.
but
No,
Yeah.
I get it. That is pretty. That's another way of looking at how to get views.
Cal football, huh?
So let's get into a little OTROT. Shaw, what you got?
OTROT.
Let's start us off.
I kind of hit on it earlier in the episode, but it's National Cheeseburger Day.
Oh, and you got your 50-cent burger from McDonald's?
Yeah, man, I love greasy cheeseburgers like any red-blooded American should. Yeah, cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Rope, what's your OTRT?
Pat, you go first.
What do I got on the OTRT? I want to go see Beetlejuice. Multiple people. Beetlejuice. Multiple people have said it's really good, so I think I might go.
Wait, how many times? It's 3 times? Or how
It's
many
3 times.
times?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh shit!
I've never seen the first Beetlejuice, so I think I'd be really lost.
Yeah, that's fine. I've seen the first one.
That's definitely a movie you take edibles before seeing.
Is it a Disney movie?
It
I
is.
mean, yeah.
So I can watch the first one on Disney Plus and
Correct.
Oh,
catch
yeah.
up?
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
Um,
Shout out Disney Plus. A little two-parter for OTRT, real quick. Aliens movies. Have you ever seen the Aliens movies, Nick? like the originals. Like
When I was walking in the other day, you were watching.
yeah, like
One
the
of 'em.
original. I finished the whole series. I even watched like the prequel movies that were newer this past like decade with Michael Fassbender and like other things. Great movies. But my true OTROT, just shout out the Alien franchise. You can watch it all on Disney Plus. Poker, the guy that took us out,
Yeah.
right? In Hot Shots, we were talking about this. The
Mhm.
guy that
Yeah.
fucking took
the
out Pat.
Mr. Call You Down.
And you know Mel. He's on shout out Black Casino. Shout out Mel from Hot Shots Poker and your other podcasts. Mel was getting frustrated with this guy because there was multiple times he was fucking up with the dealing. He was like taking too long, and then like also he would like check out of hand or like fold out of hand,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and Mel would call him out on it, and then like he would call everything, and he called Mel on a hand when he was like he like called for like 300 after someone raised for 1,200, and then like tried to fold and take it back, and then like Mel's like, no, that's already out there or whatever, and like I don't know, stuff like that. It was just like he was being shady, but of course he was winning, and he beat Mel in like a big hand. And he's like, and you get the money. Like it was like he got mad at him. It was
Damn.
Damn.
So that was
Yeah, he's
fun.
not liked around the poker Hot Shots world.
Who, Mel?
No, the
No,
Mr.
this
Call You
old-
Down.
Yeah, this old guy.
Then why did you hang around there?
I mean, he's been nice
'Cause
to
he
me,
wins.
so I can't
Someone needs to
I
teach him a
can't-
lesson.
I can't hate the man, but I see that he's been annoying to everyone else. But he's been nice to me, so like I can't like fuck this guy.
Teach him a lesson.
I'm gonna try to. This
But
River
he'll
City.
co-
I played against a River City casino like employee.
Oh.
Oh,
dude.
this Ben guy.
Yeah,
he's-
he fucking called me on everything. I had a pair of kings, like top pair of kings, and I went all in because like everyone was checking around and like, but the pot was massive, and I was low on chips anyways, so like I'm like all in to try to get him to fold out, but he had ace 10, and he fucking hit the straight and that knocked me out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Way she goes. Oh, one more final OTROT thing for me.
What you got?
The DirecTV curse is over.
Oh, it's
because
over.
A deal was signed
Hold on.
between Disney.
Hold on.
and
It's over.
DirecTV.
Hold on. Let
What
me
you got?
find it.
Who's the winner at the end of the day? Is it DirecTV or is it?
The winner is me because I get to watch football
Fair
again.
enough, fair enough.
The winner is Shaw over there. Yeah,
That's
shout
fair.
out Disney for figuring it out.
They figured it out. I think it was before Saturday, and I didn't even know it. And I missed another Saturday morning of college game day.
Ah.
My favorite.
Oh, one last OTROT.
Oh,
I want to talk about sports bets real quick. Want to talk about last weekend. I'm gonna pull up my bets real quick because so I went into Illinois. I went to the Illinois side with the gas station over
Mhm.
the bridge, that side.
Mm-hmm.
Placing on my phone. Been getting parlay boosts and shit now. But I went in with $40. Like placed all of my bets.
What are you up to?
I profited. I won one parlay for 55. Where's the fucking Garrett Wilson? Oh, dude, I needed Garrett Wilson to
It's
get.
not a Lucas.
Yeah.
without a
Okay. So
roper-
listen,
rupture.
listen. I had Derrick Henry anytime touchdown score.
Hit.
Hit. Oh,
Jake-
wait.
J.K. Dobbins anytime touchdown score. Hit. Kyler Murray 225 plus passing yards. Hit. Jahmyr Gibbs 50 plus rushing yards. Hit. Garrett Wilson receiving yards 60 plus. Finished with 58.
Oh no!
no, wait. Oh, I was ready. I was ready.
dude.
Hold on.
Wow, bad. I'm never gonna win a parlay. again
He's
now.
cursed him. Oh my god, you
Yeah.
lost that by 2 yards?
Yep, it was plus 889. $10 to win like $100.
Oh man.
It just like I thought it was for
He was
sure.
about to get it and stopped. He goes, "Oh, Roper's parlay, Roper's parlay." And stepped out
Yeah.
of bounds.
And it was that end of the game with the Titans and Jets where like the Jets were
Oh.
winning, so they were fucking running the ball.
Oh, it's painful.
Oh my god, I know. And then the Titans got the last possession, so they were trying to win it like with no time left, and I knew even if the Jets got the ball back, they would have been just running the ball.
Painful.
Damn.
Hey, so what is this? What is this?
Oh,
have right
so
here?
this
What
is
are
how
you
we
gonna say?
get back. This is how we get back.
This is what we
Um,
leave you with.
I obviously got St. Louis Chinese. Shout out China Garden, Afton. Love the front desk lady that always helps me out. She's great. Known her since I was like a grade schooler, since like 8th grade. Anyways, got a fortune cookie. Not gonna read the fortune because I don't really want to do that. But
It
I
won't
got
come
some
true.
numbers. Got some numbers. Lucky numbers, and they stick out to me, especially for Thursday night football.
What's
the
speaking out
signs.
to you? What kind of numbers?
I'm talking
Whose
about
number?
number 20, Brees Hall.
Number 20, anytime touchdown. Brees Hall.
Number 11, Alan Lazard. Anytime touchdown.
There you go.
And then Kyle Hujek.
No, that was a different
that was
game.
that was like a.
That was no. That wasn't the first sign. That may
No.
have been the first sign, but that wasn't the final sign.
right. You gotta read through
The
it.
final sign is Alan Lazard anytime touchdown or
Brees Hall anytime
Brees
touchdown.
Hall anytime touchdown.
And I'm gonna
Book
take
it.
like Brees Hall's yards. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Book it.
Rogers passing yards.
Any more questions, concerns?
Questions, concerns, comments.
Also been playing some DraftKings. You ever do the DraftKings? You ever done that? You
I don't
need
like
to, dude.
doing salary
I
cap
need,
stuff,
I need to
man.
get you, dude. I need to get you into DFS, dude. All you
Do
gotta
we
do
have
is
any golf left?
You got
No.
not really.
No.
No golf majors?
No,
really.
we're
They
done.
just
No golf
finished-
playoffs?
The
They
playoffs
just finished
was
that.
just like 2 weeks ago. You missed it. Sky Shefford won the playoffs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I doubled my money last Sunday.
On
Sorry.
golf?
No, on the showdown for Sunday night football.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I put $10 in, walked out with 20. So
That's a win.
that's a W.
yeah. All I'm saying, Nick, maybe I'll get you started. We'll play for fun, like a Thursday night football. This is what me and my brother always do. We just make a lineup for fun. We're just practicing and making a DFS and following it.
I think
Because
Nick
then-
needs something on the
I
line,
know,
man.
because that's what it is on the line. It gives.
I just need a break from football betting because I know last week I said I was, and that was a lie. I lied to you guys.
Oh.
Sorry.
I had to ride with LSU because I gave Elvie my pick, and I wasn't going to let him ride alone.
You never let a fellow
never-
rider.
You never let your buddy ride alone, after,
No.
especially if you give him the pick.
Yeah, you can't let him ride.
And
alone.
so, Elvie, I'm sorry I cursed the pick. I bet on it too. If I wouldn't have, it probably would have won. But that's just the way she goes. And that was only because I had money from the previous week from Cowboys money line in my FanDuel still. So I didn't deposit anything. It was money just sitting in there. But I am done betting on football until at least hockey season starts. So book that one. All right, I think that wraps things up. Thank you for listening to a little longer episode of the
Even
Sean
talk
McCall.
about St. Louis City, but St. Louis City or RFP.
St. Louis City. We will not talk about
Well, SKU. I mean,
next week. We'll hit on them. All right, thanks for listening, guys.
We will see
Love you
you tomorrow night. They did it. It's over. The game is over. The series is over. The wait is over.